how wow. How wow, how wow, how wow. It is too warm for anything, but here we are. We have officially shattered the comfort temperature barrier. It is too hot. Well, we are back. And we are doing all of this. All of these, the opportunity will pass soon quests. Because I'm afraid. I wonder why everything in this city is, like, time limited now, though. Like, it was time limited before, but, like, urgent now. Are we leaving? Are we going to another city? Is that it? Because that'd be weird. Because the UI is almost out of space for, like, collectibles. There's, what, like, 9 more of these?
Am I a magician or what?
I'm just gonna... Crystal elevator, that's cool. A technological marvel. Oh. Huh? Isn't that the wrong though? Are we benching? We might be benching, everyone. Oh no. Interesting. Whoa. Alright. And now we do this one. Cola tasting, Pog. I love Coke. That's a lie. Why did I say that? I love the idea of Coke. I actually hate the taste of Coke. If you, like, mix it with something more fruity, I like it. But, on its own, I actually think it's terrible. Not cola in general, just Coke. For some reason, I don't like the way it tastes. I do enjoy the bit of Dr. Pepper every now and again, but to be honest with you there, I haven't had any in a while, because I'm trying to get away from sugar.
Hello, sweet secret.
Theater. Huh. Yeah, now that I know that there's nothing to lose here. Oh. Hello?
What is it?
There, it's Shulsky, our mighty good chum.
Victor! Good to see you!
These two shivs claim you know each other. Is that true?
It depends what they did.
Well, just a stroke of rotten luck.
I asked you a simple question. Yes or no?
Yes, I know these noble gentlemen.
Well then, I guess we'll take in 3 instead of 2.
Go on.
Will you now? Ah, the funny thing. I want these. Oh. Excellent. Mm-hmm. Okay, whatever. And then coming in handy. Whoop. Nice. Ow! My face! Nice. Up here. Origin. So what I want to know is, this is 1. I don't think I can do this combo. I said so last time, but I want to confirm it. Yeah, no, it runs out too soon. Boop. They had a faster way to share the debuffs. That'd be great, but I don't.
Thanks,
Super weird.
magician. Good thing we kidnapped you back then.
You're not the schmuck you pretend to be.
You're welcome.
I love the word schmuck. It's so fun.
Aren't you like...
Afternoon.
Let's...
Okay. Oh, hello. By the way, where do those go? The daily career pages. I'm also missing one of those photo stands. I think we're gonna take to Google when we run out of side quests. Ooh. Just to see where the last 2 things are. Satirical evening at the dive. Oh. Sure. This way. Boop. Oh. What is going on there? Fireworks? Wow. Oh. Hello.
That's not what I expected.
No, it isn't. You're right.
The smell of evil suggestions and pure malice with a subtle hint of sulfur. I think I know who you are, scamp. I bet a braggart just like you got your attention.
Hi.
I'll look for them before you lead them astray.
Satan? It's Krampus. That happens to me once a month. That's not what I expected, okay? We just ran into a side quest. Cool. Shrod the meat. I think we are leaving again. Because this does not look like a bathhouse area. I've always wanted to check out this Barbara. Hello. Barbara. Ah. Yes, the nothing. I do like this, actually.
The way.
Bit unkempt, but not too much. I like that the barbers have, like, 2 unique slots of hairstyle that they do. Makes it worth visiting each of them. Wee. Aha. Hello.
Well, well.
Beautiful. Oh, not waiting either. Neat. So that's a store. That's where the main story is. Oh no, wait, that's the London bar. That's where side story is. Ah, yes. What? Ooh. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, but I want to keep it because I have a quest. Gonna keep my points for now. And we are going to do the Aborizzi side quest we found last time first. Because he's the best boy. Oh yeah, I wanted to check my inventory. So I'm missing one of these photographs. I have no idea where it is. We're missing 2 gramophone recordings, but they could easily just be in a story area that I haven't entered yet. We are missing 4 of these. And we are missing a lot of story items, but that's story items. It's super interesting to me that I'm running out of, like, collectibles and everything. Like, I'm properly running out of all of this shit back here. There's 4 more sketches in the game. There's 1 more stereoscopic photograph and, like, 2 more gramophone recordings. But I'm still missing, like, half of the story items. I'm wondering So what they could have easily done, because the game doesn't open in Warsaw, is they could have like put another city or like another location as the ending of the game. You don't come back here. So this is the open world section of the game, where you're like actually meant to explore and spend a few in-game days. And then once you progress in the story for long enough, you go into another like tunnel, sort of. Aboritsi.
You seem happy. What's going on?
Saturday. That's what's going on.
I'm pretty sure today's not Saturday.
Live your life like every day was Saturday. New style? Some might like it.
So, what's with the sewers?
WS? Seriously? How lame is that? Anyway, the sewers in the neighborhood were commissioned by Neumeier, but the workers just dug it all up, and now they're on
Neumeier?
strike or wandering around. And when
German
I send my
name.
shivs after them, more flood in. Do something before I kill them all.
Oh. As a result of my decisions, this path is closed.
Why are the workers on strike?
Neumeier, their employer, fired a few of them, so the guys got pissed and started a riot.
Maybe I could talk to them.
Be my guest. Those that were fired are
Aw.
hanging out in my bar and drinking. And those who still have jobs, you can find them in the southern part of the district.
Huh.
Follow those trenches they dug. You won't miss them.
Okay.
So who is that Neumeier?
He came
Neumeier.
from Germany.
You
Decent
know
fellow.
shit.
They say he's got some experience in that sort of enterprise.
Since when do you regard decent people?
Since the sounds of construction keep banging in my ears. The guy has an office on Poznańska Street. You'll see a sign.
Huh.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Whatever makes them go back to work. Whether you do some hocus pocus or send a demon after one of them, I don't mind. How about we come up with some buddy names for us?
Great idea. I'll leave it up to you.
Man, I won't let you down.
Let's go, buddy names. Oh shit, the autosave lag. I appreciate the implementation though. So, what they're doing is they are stopping the entire world simulation to make sure that your save state serializes correctly. It's a bit annoying, but I'd rather have it like this. Hello.
Hey, whoa, stop making faces and buy another round. We need to drink to Neumeier breaking his stupid face.
And where do I get the dough? Besides, I ain't a wooer.
Easy there, or you're going to pop a vein. Let's get some shots to warm us up. Although you've got your lady love for that, right?
Go fuck yourself.
What do you want? Oi, Janusz, we've got company.
Is he buying or just making a fuss?
I'm impressed with the male bonding that you apparently share. It seems so enduring. Magnificent.
Oi, Janusz, is he like making advances at us?
Gay.
Too much beard for my taste.
Gay.
If he buys us vodka, we can cuddle.
Gay.
Vodka with working people. Anytime, any place, and with respect. It's on me.
In that case, all is fine and dandy, my dear friend.
Wait, Maniac, wait, it's too much. I mean, too much manana.
What?
Who are you? Really?
Let's tell the truth.
I'm a Thaumaturge, Viktor Szulski.
Oh, so you're gonna enchant us? Janusz, look! I'll be a whatever.
Wait, Marian. Wasn't that dickhead Neumeier friends with the Schulski? Also a thaumaturge?
Fuck me, it was alright.
You probably mean my father.
Fuck it, what's the difference? Get the vodka and fuck off.
Huh. That didn't go well. Oh, hello. The carefully calligraphed letters of the note tremble from the stress of enveloping them. Tension flattens their bellies, curves their lines, and turns the dots into fear-soaked blobs over the fate of Neumeier's conversation with the workers. The office door is locked. Worried person. Opportunity makes a what? Oh, hello.
The things people come up with.
There's a key.
I'll do some exploring.
Nice. Words full of desperation and determination are scattered between book pages. He must let people go. It's the only way. But he must keep up appearances. He needs an excuse. Drinking to work? No one will feel sorry for the drunkards. No one will shed a tear. Words of disappointment and resignation pour from the phone receiver. They talk about a loan that was almost granted but ultimately fell through. About dashed hopes and the realization that there's no chance of a loan. Sinister incantations hover over the offer. They demonstrate passion and conviction in wishing they would be buyer chafing britches. And for the horse to bite him on the ass. Bucephalus is not for sale.
The telephone.
Words of pride hover over the painting, pride in owning thoroughbred mind. A man that does not walk but flows, that doesn't jump but flies, nostrils are soft as cloud. Leagues above other horses. He's a horse girl! Damn!
Hello? This thing doesn't work. Hello? Hello? What the hell with this fucking technology?
Playing it safe there, I don't think it's a good idea to make it known that we are where we don't belong.
Well, this is negotiation, so let's negotiate. You won't finish the job without us. That's the truth.
Mr. Neumeier?
Nicht jetzt. How many times do I have to tell you? This can't be done. It doesn't work like that. That's not how you do Geschäfte.
Listen, sir, we won't
No,
give
no.
up. Either you can take back the men you fired, or you can say goodbye
Not
to the workers you
Geschäfte.
got left.
You can build these sewers yourself, you lousy capitalist asshole.
Rude! This is just gutter talk, not negotiations.
Ah. Ah. Hold on, I'm getting too many pings on Discord. Go away. Ah. Huh. Okay. Ah. Damn it.
The gutter is quite fitting, actually. You're building the sewers, after all. It's a joke.
Who are you and what do you want?
I wanted to talk to you.
Zeit ist Geld. I don't have time. Neither for you nor for these negotiations. Let's go back to work.
No. Lads, the strike's still on. We're not touching the work. It's knock-off time until further notice.
Maybe now you can spare me a moment?
Huh.
Not here. Follow me, please.
Very good.
Bet you regret those layoffs now, don't you?
Bitter hair. I deal with that kind of aggression every day. I got used to it. Zeit ist Geld. What brings you here?
Why did the workers go on strike?
Sir, I fired those who drank at work and everyone suddenly went mad. You Polen. I don't understand
Bruh.
you. It's time to bring this country into the 20th century. In Germany, it's unthinkable to drink vodka at work.
So what's the story with those layoffs?
I don't like inaction. So when I set new rules and people kept drinking, I gave them an ultimatum.
And how much time did you give them to adapt to the new rules?
What do you mean? There's action and there's reaction. I set the new rules on Monday, and on Wednesday, I let them go.
What you did was stupid.
Are you standing up for these drunkards? What, are you a socialist?
That's not the point. You can't expect these people to change overnight. What do you mean by aggression?
I'm talking about that troglodyte, that Rude guy. Diesen Mistkerl.
What did you do?
He's trying so
He
hard.
smeared my office windows with shit. Scheiße. I know it was him. I know it. I have no proof, but I know it.
Ah.
Can you imagine that Gestank? That stink?
Stink.
I'll get going.
I had my reasons, mostly concerning work ethics, but there are always many factors involved. This is kompliziert. You know what it's like.
No. The solution to the problems lies right under the mummy's nose. The money from the sale of the horse would put an end to his liquidity problems, but the horse would have to be sold first. Apparently that is painful. Fortunately, I am able to soothe the rich man's aching heart. I'm not done though. Emptiness radiates from the lunchbox. It was supposed to be love everlasting. Growing old. Whatever. Not important then. Burizzi. I'm technically just here to help Burizzi, but I want more out of this.
So Neumeier never tried to find a solution? German Ordnung stifles the proletariat, you might say?
That's what it looks like. And that's what we're saying.
I can see I'm not the only one who wants to talk to you.
Greetings.
I don't like crowds. I'll come back to you later.
Do you have another joke to tell?
Not this time. I wanted to talk.
Go ahead, ask. I don't have anything to do anyway.
I wanted to know the story behind those layoffs, from your point of view.
The story. The story. Sir, this is all bullshit. That's the whole story. You know that Neumeier banned drinking at work.
He mentioned it, but he suggested it wasn't the only reason.
Well, there you go. He said it himself. The cat's out of the bag. The drinking wasn't why he fired those people.
Then what was it?
I don't care. People end up in the streets, families get deprived of their livelihoods, and that bastard plays the angel. I won't have it. None of us will work until all the boys are back.
Are you friends with Mr. Fagin?
No, but at least he's trying to cover the issue fairly. What the censorship will do with it is another story, though.
Do you know anything more about him?
Even if I knew, I wouldn't say.
I won't bother you anymore.
Hello.
Have you learned anything?
Why do you keep calling me WS?
Because I want you to remember it.
I don't understand.
You'll understand.
Actually, I wanted to ask you myself about Neumeier.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours? Fine. Wolfgang Neumeier, born 1858, father Klaus, mother Anna, younger son, runs the local branch of his father's empire. What else? He has a reputation as a successful entrepreneur, but I don't think that's valid anymore. He eats dumplings for dinner and doesn't add sugar to his tea. Shoe size 41 and a half.
That's quite impressive.
Your turn. What do you know?
What do you know about the workers?
Each one has a powerful personal story. They're furious and joined in solidarity. Either they come out on top, or that Rode guy will rip Neumeier apart.
Damn.
Anything else?
I got to an offer that Neumeier recently received. Someone wanted to buy his horse, with a charming name Bucephalus.
Right. Of course it had to be a horse. Rich people are so predictable. No offense. The city still has no sewer system, families end up in the streets, while hell, Neumeier would rather keep his purebred stallion than secure people's livelihood. That's how it will read. Can you give me that offer?
You can't put it like that. What was the man supposed to do? Sell his own possessions to save the company?
It's his company, WS. He got into debt, so he should save it. Contrary to what rich people believe, it is possible to live without a purebred stallion and champagne. Besides, this document is something more. It's leverage that the workers can use to force their demands. It's a change for the proletariat. We have to make it public, WS.
I agree.
You make it public. Maybe you can add a witty comment and quote Neumeier.
I appreciate your knack for journalism, but I think Rutkowski is the one who would be the happiest to have this piece of paper. I'll give it to him.
Are you going to suggest blackmail?
I'd rather call it an alternative, and if Neumeier refuses to cooperate, I'll write a nice and neat opinion piece about it. Thanks, WS.
You're welcome.
Mr. Neumeier, I was able to find some sources clearly stating that despite your company's financial distress, you're living a life of luxury.
Nonsense. I am a modest man.
Das ist alles. Is that so? What about the money you spend on horses? On Bucephalus? I've heard you had a good buyer. Isn't the fate of workers and their families more important than a horse?
A German magnate feeds on the suffering of Polish workers. You won't be a crowd favorite.
But that's not true. Well, not quite. So ist es wirklich nicht. You cannot publish that.
I don't have the documents, but my source tells me that Mr. Rudkovsky has them. I bet he'll share them unless you two can reach an agreement. I would hurry if I were you. We're closing the issue at 5.
Either you tell them, or the offer to buy Bucephalus will end up in the newspapers, along with Mr. Fagin's comment.
Meine Herren, come here. You win. I'll suffer, but nobody cares about that. Was für ein Schicksal.
He'll get a stroke.
I did what was necessary to make you happy. I accept your conditions. You win.
Hey!
Now, get laboring.
Nice. Sewers. We. Tram.
Done. The wheels are in motion. I'm accepting compliments.
I could kiss your forehead. How did you manage to do that?
Wow.
Let's just say some documents were leaked to the press that made Neumeier re-employ the people he'd fired.
And your hands are clean.
Kingo.
You're freaking me out. Believe it or not, I've been quite busy myself. Listen to this. Spirit King and Phantom Prince. Or better yet, Poet and Pilgrim. Get it?
Oh.
You're the poet and I'm the pilgrim because I've traveled a lot?
You bet.
Yes.
And fuck that guy with his WS. So see you around, Pilgrim.
Oh. He. Funny. All right. Wow. How is the cat? Except for E, apparently. Soft E. Wow. Boop.
Well, well.
There was a robbery of an arms shipment at Port Praga. The words they read circle over their heads and sink deep inside the fabric of thoughts. The glow of luck is so bright they squint their eyes in disbelief. There was no way it could happen, yet it did.
Well, well.
There are traces of lips, fingers, and a terrible decision imprinted on the jar. The alcohol numbered the contents. numbed the contents, but the persistent thought added bitterness to every sip. The witness and the only one who saw their faces, they would have to get rid of the problem. Up. Lamp! No. F. I moved slightly, and that just fully aborted. Ha. The needle pierced wool with force, and each stitch sewed better words addressed to a husband into the fabric. One stab. He's changed for the worse. 2, Yang. It's because of those warehouse scum. 3, not. He needs to find better company. He'll be sleeping on the floor. I mean, yes, that's how sewing works. You repeatedly stab a piece of fabric. The splinter stuck in flesh while moving the crate burned. But the flames of satisfaction were more intense. It was so easy. It only took a few words to persuade the rest to leap at the opportunity. Gullible, useful sheep who would follow their shepherd even to hell. A foot driven by shame kicked the packages toppling to the neat pile. The angry impulse still vibrates in the air. How do you defend yourself from derision when your head is empty and you can't take a swipe? Another humiliation finds a vent in liberating move. That's why it's so fun, yes. Just gotta do it more. Weary hands tore off the poster impetuously and then ripped it apart. The police are on their trail and the notices are all over the port. Why were they tempted to try something like that? Now they're bound for the gallows at best, or barracks in Siberia at worst. F.
Anybody there? I won't hurt you. Let's say 2 taps mean yes and 1 tap means no. Do you understand? Have you seen the perpetrators' faces? Do you know who they are? Does it have anything to do with a certain well-known Warsaw thug, Abauricy? Do you think this has something to do with the socialists? Was it someone local? How long have you been here? A day? 2? A week? More? Are you a harbor worker or a sailor? Did you lock yourself up in here? Apart from some restraint, is there anything else troubling you?
Huh.
Do you know anything about the stolen arms shipment? Do you happen to be one of the gendarmes who escorted the convoy?
Ah.
You're lucky I've sent it a wild saluter here. I'll find a way to get you out.
Nice. How do we get this person out of there? Also, those fuckers just locked up a gendarme. That is funny. Well,
do we really have to?
Oh, hello.
You know.
Hey!
Ha.
I was promised a fireworks display. How long do I have to wait for the Golden Tiger?
Outstanding
But
move.
it was just a cover. There is no...
Shut your pie hole, Emil.
I'll tell you something. Maybe we can recruit him. Maybe he'll join us?
Yeah, or
and maybe we can bribe him.
Yemio, how many times do I have to tell you that you're not the boss yet?
He's a dick.
Stop calling me Edic.
This isn't what you promised, Edic. No complications, and we'll live like kings, you said.
I know what I said.
There's no denying that you're to blame more than anyone. It was you who started it. Neither you nor Yemio is the mastermind here. No offense. All you need to do is report it to the police, and you can go home back to your wife.
Idic.
Actually, you're right.
Don't you see what he's trying to do? He wants to drive a wedge between us. No, this isn't over.
You saw what happened there. The coppers came with armored wagons. We can't run.
We won't run. We'll take them by surprise. We'll give weapons to people, and we'll have some real fireworks.
There's the flaw.
First, we chase the Ruskies away from our neighborhood, then the town, and then... who knows?
I know.
You've got a gun, so watch this one. Let's go.
Why me? I want to go too.
You gotta be a little savvy for this. Stay put, I said.
Fine, I'll tell you something. But no tricks, alright?
Oh.
How did you pull off that heist of the century?
What? The robbery? We just sat around and talked. The opportunity practically fell into our laps.
Are you telling me you stole an arms shipment by chance?
Actually, it was meant as a joke. Edic just wanted to scare the guards. Being a little tipsy. What, are you grilling me now?
Edic doesn't like you, does he? He certainly doesn't respect you.
And the other way around. All he can do is put you down. And if I say anything, he always turns it on its head. So he comes out on top.
Does he often promise you things?
All the time. And the others are eager to follow. It's like he infects them with his ideas.
Aha.
And now he told me to sit here with you.
Angry.
Don't you want to get back at him for everything? He'd start to respect you.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes I feel like pasting him.
Maybe there's a better way.
Like what?
Ah. I think these people are holding a missing gendarme. They are planning to get rid of him as the only witness who might expose them. If I don't do anything, they will kill him.
He told you to stay put here like a dog and watch me. What do you think would upset him the most now? Let's think.
If I didn't pay no mind to his command and let you go, he'd be mad, all right. Furious, even.
It's what we want, isn't it? What would happen if that gendarme from the closet disappeared too?
I'll tell you something. I think Edic would burst into tears.
Then let's do it your way, Yemio.
Thank you and good job. I owe you, Thaumaturge. Lihotsky.
Forget it. Shulsky.
I like the way you outmaneuvered them. I'm surprised the army doesn't have more of you. I heard what those guys were planning. I must act.
How come such morons pulled off something like that?
The arms were on a barge with us. They came out of nowhere, and Edic somehow convinced the other gendarme to evacuate.
He's very persuasive.
Whenever there's any doubt, he takes charge and promises
Whoa.
the Earth, and the others follow him.
What do you intend to do?
You heard what they said about the armored police wagons. The forces must have cut off ways out of the harbor. I know how many arms there were in the shipment. If Edek gives that away out there, there'll be a bloodbath. I need to call for reinforcements.
You're right. That way we might avoid bloodshed.
And you? Get out of here if you know what's good for you.
Thank you, but I'm afraid I can't. In the midst of all this, there's a demon that I'm chasing. I'm certain it impacts our demagogue, Edek.
I can't leave you all alone. Hang in here until I come back.
Oh. It's interesting to me that in this conversation I was prideful enough to take most of the pride options, but not all of them. Curious. Where is this dick? Anything here or just this guy?
You have nowhere to run. Lay down your arms and we might let you off lightly.
Get the hell out, you Tsar's lackeys! Today, the harbor. Tomorrow, all of Warsaw.
Sergeant, it's that magician.
You're still here? You always show up before a riot.
Yemio, the idiot. He had one job. Don't get in our way.
Here.
You have no vision, no plan, and there will be no uprising. Yamil told me you stole that shipment when you were drunk, as a joke.
Do you believe that idiot?
We cannot stop. The cops never reckoned with us the way they do now. Let's burn it all!
You cannot end this without bloodshed, even if you wanted to. You've become a victim of your own demagoguery.
You're right, and I don't mean to stop. People! We're about to fight the first great battle that will change the course of this land's history! It will be the cue for a nationwide effort, and will inspire all the partitions to fight!
But the harbor will be ours. Right, Edek?
First, we take the harbor, then Warsaw, and then we'll force the Tsar himself to negotiate.
Sergeant, this is getting out of control.
Let's get them, boys!
People! What the foreign power has seized from us, we shall now recapture.
Yes, it's the pride demons. Boom. Ow. Okay.
Retreat! Retreat! Nazad! Nazad! For fuck's sake!
Get lost, Russian bastards! It's our land now! We're taking over the harbor. From now on, we set the rules. And if you're not with us, you're against us!
That's enough.
Hey.
Krampus, the old spirit of Christmas who visits naughty children. Edek was a perfect tidbit for you. Time for
Krampus.
you to choke on it.
Okay. Da, 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 da. Oh. Nice. Me when I gun. Ah, great. That's fine. Whee! Whee! Bonk! Yeah. That's okay. Bonk. Whee! Ah, yes. Remove soul from your body. Funny. I would love to have this guy in suffering, please. That's okay. Bye! Dumbass. Wee. Oh, more. Yay. Ah, shit balls. Okay. You're overall a good option here. Sell health to hit points. You need to lose your focus points urgently. Whee! Whee! And then we just continue with that. I want you to be interrupted potentially. That would be nice. Nice. Good. Ah, my focus. Okay, so you're fresh out. And then I'm taking your thing as well. Nice. Interrupt, please. Very good. Alright. So, I want to go with the RNG murder button on her. Let's see what we get. Nice. Whee! Goodbye! And then we just punch her. And then you, I guess, get to receive the suffering status. Yeah. Ow. So do you. And then you get to receive the death next turn. Nice. Ow. Rude. Are you gonna drain my focus again? You are. But that's okay, because there's no more turn. Goodbye. Nice. We win. Easy.
Until Rasputin sees you. You two have a lot in common.
Let's end this soiree. Scatter and we'll let you off lightly. You stand no chance. Do you want another Red Sunday?
Oof.
Don't listen to him. The harbor. Then it's just...
Shut the fuck up.
It might not have been a model operation, but there were no casualties. Good job, Shulsky.
What will happen to these people now?
We don't want riots, so we'll try to intimidate them, book them, and we'll check on them if need be. But Eddick is a ringleader. Have you thought about joining the services?
No, that's not for me. Not with that headache. Goodbye, Lihotsky.
I love how every time I take, like, another floor... Ah, fireworks! Yay!
I need to see Rasputin.
Every time I take a floor, he just looks like a drug addict. It's very funny to me. Rasputin. Grigory. Da 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 da.
Have a moment. For you, always.
Wee.
Do you see anything?
Ow! Cole?
The next trickster?
Yes, this one is worse. Well, yes.
Don't worry. He thinks he's playing with us. It's just an illusion.
Come here. Enough joking around.
Oh, never. Oh. Neat. Success. Krampus. All right. There we go. Torture? Oh, that's a fun skill. Let's develop torture. Why do... What the heck? Ba ba da 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 da. This could be good. Wee. Okay, there's 3 of these missing. No idea where those gramophone recordings might be. Oh, that photograph. I mean, I guess I could figure out the photograph. That shouldn't be too bad of a Google to do. But it kind of has to be on one of the maps that are less explored. I know this was the area where we were missing that one thingy. Maybe it's just here. Could it be that? Or that? Has to be one of these. Okay, that's not the one. Because I know those photograph stands have a star on them until you've interacted with them, and then that will disappear. Nope, that's also something else. I want to go into some of those corners just to make sure. I guess... How would this be, actually? This maybe? I might just go Google it. Now, I know what these point of interests are. Okay, hold on. Last photograph. Where is it? Okay, what do we have? Oh yeah. Krampus. Alright. So we have Vienna Station, yes. The hotel, London Bar, Warsaw Korea, Family Home, Green Square, Lutheran Church, Cemetery, Riverbank. We're missing Port Praga. It's in between here. Which means we need to go there. It needs to be somewhere here. Where would it be, though? Oh, it's actually not here. It's on the bazaar map. Weird. Oh, there's a quest here. Hello. Is it on there? Yes. Oh, there it is. Final photograph. Ta-da! Achieved. Achievement. Okay, there's a side quest there. Let's go pick it up, I guess. Alright. Hello. To WS, I kindly request a meeting at the cafe near your home. I have a matter of great importance. It's the journalist.
Well, there we have it.
So, we asked him in another side quest just today, like, why do you keep calling us WS? And he answered with, because I want you to remember it. And this is why. Also, let me just do that micro quest right here. Milli micro quest. The tiniest of quests. Snap. What a snappy side quest. I wonder if that's where the last Salutor is, or if it's in the storyline. That side quest. Oop. Ah. Nice. Alright, I want to know where the gramophone recordings are as well. We have... Oh, they play. Oh, God. No, thanks. I would like to not get DMCA'd. I don't know if they re-recorded these or if they are, like, purchased recordings. We got that. We got Nocturne. We got Mazurka. Yep. We're actually missing the last two in the list. Debussy. Also, yes, I'm aware that his name is pronounced Debussy, but I love calling him Debussy. I know I'm doing it wrong on purpose. Mira. It's fun, yes. Warszawski Fickwick. It would be in there. Rabbi's office. I don't think we can get this one yet. Unless that's time-locked for some reason. Because there's still a couple of locked buildings here. Oh, this one doesn't run out. Interesting. This one isn't bounded by our next main quest. I want to look at what it is, though. And then the last one is during the main story. So whenever we can get into that building, and then the last one is during the main story. Got it. Actually, I also, if I'm already checking where shit is, I want to know where the last 3 sketches are, which will take a second. Yep. Yep. Yes. Trendy Dance, Gentlemen's Club, Tales of Warsaw Exhibition Theatrical, Elevator Visit Lesson, Game of Bridge, Beauty, Secret Fighting Ring, Night of Divination. Okay, there's one here called Hoop Rolling that we're missing. There's one here called Football that we are missing. Cognac, chess, ice cream, musician with a hurdy-gurdy. I love hurdy-gurdies. Donut patisserie, exotic bird, organ grinder, chocolate lounge, fiddler, exotic fruits, fishing, accordionist, shala, chala. Is it chala? I think it's chala. Maybe. I don't know. Might be chala. Who knows? Orange candy. Okay, beer house is the last one we're missing. Okay, we're going to the bazaar. And then we're going into this building. Kallax. Ah. It's about IKEA. Order a beer. Whee. Beer cat. Yannick. Hello. It's even a ginger cat.
Is that cat and staff too?
You bet. He stirs the beer with his tail. What can I get you?
What's his name?
Pankratzy. I found him on the trash heap and he's sorta made himself at home here.
Well fed, well groomed. The happiest cat in the neighborhood.
Oh.
You think? Thanks. I feed him liver. I think he likes it. He always wants more.
Whoa.
Yes, one donut, please.
Donut.
Even if I had any, I wouldn't recommend them.
But I heard I was supposed to order a donut. Here.
Hello.
It's all right, Yannick. I know him. I was hoping we'd run into each other again, and here you are.
Can we speak in private?
Come on.
Hello?
Don't move a muscle.
I've got deja vu.
Silence.
Michal, this is Victor.
It looks like I owe you a debt of gratitude.
Lower the gun, and we can call it quits.
You can leave us. Come, Victor.
I am.
Tell me what brings you here.
What are you up to this evening?
Is that an offer, or are you just nosy?
That depends on your preference. I'll adapt.
Tonight, I am overthrowing the patriarchy.
Yo!
With pleasure. Just us and the sounds of a crumbling tyranny would be the perfect date.
You
It's
would.
hard for me to deny that, but seriously, I have plans. And that's all I'm willing to say on the topic. Is there anything else you wanted to ask?
So these are the famous suites. Underground combat. Are you from the PPS?
The friendly neighborhood girl threw you off?
I admit, it's a very effective cover.
Isn't it?
Oh, I figured out who the
What
fuck
brings
this
you to
is.
Sweet place.
It's the girl from all the way in the beginning who was smuggling bullets.
You stole the Dutch pomade shipment. I read about it on the train from Vienna.
We're famous. Yes, that's true. But I won't tell you where it is, nor what it will be used for.
How exactly are you going to serve the cause?
The PPS has extensive structures. Most members engage in demonstrations or meetings, underground lectures. We're part of the PPS Combat Organization. We use more radical methods.
Do you shoot as well, or just carry ammo?
Want to find out?
Is Bergrodby's cafe frequented only by your sympathizers?
No, but the name is known only by a select few.
Why did the PPS choose this particular place?
It's just one of many where we get together.
Oh.
Beer is drinkable here, and the boys are nice.
Actually, something else brings me here. I'll be off now.
Too bad. Stay out of trouble, wizard.
I wonder if I've been here too early. Scallon's biography. A letter. Notes. And a pamphlet. She's actually overthrowing the patriarchy. That wasn't even a joke, that's what she's doing. This is the like organized force that was overthrown the Tsar in just a couple of years. Damn. Okay, we need Poisle and Northern Shrod. Okay, let's do this one first. You never know. It might have been not a joke. Might have been a joke. Who knows? I don't know. This corner. Been this so often during the one, like, fisherman case. Put down. Huh, that is. Surprised I didn't find this. Huh. A noise complaint. What is this? Germany? Oh, we had a German character earlier. But the voice actor clearly wasn't.
That wasn't too hard.
Help. He tried, though. He actually did try. He only failed a couple of his lines.
Let's wait.
Hoop. Wow. Children. Okay, time to go to northern... My favorite area. Yeah, like they had him speak proper German. So he did kind of have to try. Huh. What's this? Oh. One of them is here. Oh, cool. Why does this say it's in northern... It's in Povisle. This guide is wrong. I mean, it's a very complicated guide. Because... I don't think it's a big deal that they got one detail wrong in the entire guide. It's just funny.
Secrets. Not on my watch.
Football. Ball foot.
Let's...
Noon. No.
Let's...
Afternoon? Afternoon? Snap. The intersection of Bednarska and Zimna. Football. The ball of foot.
The things people come up with.
Nice. All right. Those done. Those done. All of these done. We're missing some bussy. But that is actually most of the collectibles in the game. And I know that one of them is actually in the main story, so... yeah. I want to check quests actually real quick. Because side quests. We've done horses in the sky. We've done they are alive. We've done fearless. We've done the price of friendship. I need to go through these in a different order. Hold on. Memory Horizon. Done. Taylor's Dilemma is done. Their Life done. Price of Friendship done. Cognitive Function. We haven't found that one yet. Art of Dying, we got Horses in the Sky, we got Veiled with Holiness, Fearless, Quitting Time, Front Page is the one we're on. A Story of One Lecture we are missing. Here we go again. I'm missing. Oh, they might be down here, because I think the real fireworks was the one we just did. And a rod for the heroes, this one. Let's see if I can find... Yeah, the real fireworks is down here. The others might be too. Here we go again. A Story of One Lecture and the Art of Cognitive Function. Where are the other ones? I'll just open these. Story of One Lecture. Here we go again. Okay, one of these side quests is unlocked through this main quest. A Story of One Lecture we get from front page. Okay. And then there's one more near our house that we still need to get. And then this isn't even the end of the game. There is an Act 3, which still has 2 side quests in it, apparently.
O, maszyna Hammonda. Dobra marka.
Leshito Manifesto. Oh. Lechite, whatever.
WS, it's good that you're here. Did you get my message?
Indeed.
I need your help.
Okay. In danger?
Did someone get upset that you were following him, sniffing after a scandal?
No, I've gotten used to that already. This is something bigger.
What is it?
Have you heard what happened at Vienna Station?
No.
There was an attack. Bloody and brazen. Several dead. All of them civilians, it seems. A new group of fanatics have taken credit for the assassination. They call themselves Lechites. The Russians have put Zhukov himself on the case. I want to write about it. The truth. But I need help.
What did I do to earn such trust?
I liked how you handled the case of the Krajewskis and Pyotr Alexandrovich. Krajewski hasn't said a thing since then. Impressive, but also a bit scary. There is no one in Warsaw more suitable for what I am about to propose to you.
You flatter me.
Enough to get you interested in this case?
Yes.
I've never written an article. How can I help?
I'll handle the writing. You focus on finding these Lechites. I want to eliminate the possibility of this being a Russian provocation. I'll interview them. What do you make of this?
Zhukov, is he that famous investigator?
They say he's amazing and very effective. If the Ruskies have got him on this case, it must be the top priority. Anything else?
It is way too hot today. I'm
I wouldn't
dying
be
over
so
here.
sure
Help.
the censors would allow you to print something like this.
I don't write exclusively for state-run newspapers. Have you ever heard anything about Kimichits?
I haven't. I only know the character from the book by Sienkiewicz. It's nothing special.
This is my pseudonym for a certain underground publication. I'll admit that I am rather well known in patriotic circles as Kimichits.
Congratulations.
Keep asking.
Snake melting into snake puddle. Yeah. I am experiencing the amazing combination of 27 degrees, 52% humidity, no airflow. I'm just being baked very slowly in a bread oven. I am snake bread.
Who are those Lechites?
Nobody knows. They've shown up in Warsaw only recently. This is the first attack they've taken credit for. That's why I want to reach out and talk to them. Anything else?
Who died in this attack?
That's what's suspicious. Nobody knows. The list of victims has been classified, but I know that they're most likely civilians, random people, Poles. The Lechites fancy themselves patriots, and look what we have here.
That's enough for me to start with.
So you agree?
Yes.
Yes. Maybe I'll reach out to Uncle.
Good idea, because you need a pass to access the attack site. They won't just let anyone in. No offense. Do you ever see Wanda?
Perhaps I should speak to her.
Wonderful. Fine. And
We
when you
could go
happen to
reach
stumble
the
across a
Greece over
Lechite,
here. We
don't
already
forget
have
to
that.
call me. It's a Shrod number, 3490. I'm also leaving you their manifesto.
I was talking about
just wanna
temperature
talk to them and
inside
write
my
an honest
room.
article about them in Polish.
Being 27 degrees right now. Outside is a cool 5 hotter. I'm not leaving this house. So yeah, what the fuck do you mean reach? We already got that shit. And I don't like it. It's too warm. You're 27 outside right now? Does you figure that's what you meant? Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? It's only going to be this warm for like 2 days. But, yeah. Voronin. Wee. Oh, police station. Right, he's a judge. I remember. Hello, uncle.
May I have a moment of your time, uncle?
Your timing couldn't be worse. I'm swamped with work. This attack at the railway station has the highest priority now.
That's what I've come to talk to you about.
First of all, keep your voice down. Secondly, I won't tell you anything because I'm not allowed to say anything. And third, are you involved with this in any way?
I thought I could help. As a Thaumaturge.
Unfortunately, I'm not able to help you, dear boy. You've helped enough already. You've helped me, Petya, and the Krajewskis. All I can do now is make a dramatic exit and leave you alone here. With all these papers, passes, and official stamps.
Thank you, uncle.
I'm in a hurry, lad. I'd rather you not be here when I return.
Got it. Thank you, uncle.
Judge Voronin is not in.
I know. I'm his nephew. I'll wait here.
As you wish, sir.
It would be a sin not to make use of it.
Blank pass form.
A Hammond machine. Good brand.
Everything all right there, Mr.
Yes, sure. Stamp looks worn out. To be expected. Uncle is rather heavy-handed.
May I offer you something to drink?
No need. I'll only be a moment.
May I offer you something to drink?
No need. I'll only be a moment.
May I offer you something to drink?
No need. I'll only be a moment.
Hello? What the fuck? Why did it play 3 times? With Uncle Sasha's stamp. Not even Vidok himself would know the difference. Thank you, Uncle. I love this. Like, I can't help you. Can I offer you something to drink, Flora? What the shit? First of all, that's already where I am. No need, it will just be a moment. I see. So, yeah. I love this. I can't help you. I can just leave you alone with all of the tools you need to fake something that will help you. But I'm not helping you because that would be unbecoming of of my station.
Tell me what brings you here.
What do you know about the Lehites, the new stars of the revolution?
You're asking me because you thought that was your best bet?
Ah.
Have I crossed the line?
I'm teasing, you fool. And the Laheights are a slap in the face for those who risk their lives for freedom every day.
What do you think about their manifesto?
They only did it for recognition. Pathetic, amateurish methods of getting attention. I despise them all. But maybe you can help the lady. Do you know where to find them?
Sadly, no. I'm trying to figure it out.
Just don't forget to come and tell me. I'll gladly sort them out myself.
Nice.
I'll be off now.
Too bad. Stay out of trouble, wizard.
Wizard? I'm a wizard. Oop. Drink. Victor. Yes.
No entry. Wchodzę niet. Zakryte.
What attack are you talking about?
The Laheights terrorists. They planted a bomb. Dead bodies went flying all over the station. Wchodzę niet in your budget.
Congratulations, soldier. Exemplary attitude. But I really have to look around here, so if you'll just let me.
If the judge himself issued it.
Thank you. I will report to him about your stellar performance. But if you were to ask about me, I was never here.
Конечно. Spasiba.
Let's take a look around.
Daily Courier. Every fiber of the bear's being speaks with words heard many times from its young owner. Words stating that the girl loves it as much as she loves her mom and dad. Aw, cute. A small metal item resonates with the harsh but concerned words of a mother scolding a child to make her understand the gravity of the situation, that the office key is not a toy. A fitting from the case that held the bomb, ripped apart violently by the explosion. Before it settled in the wooden counter, it stabbed and slashed human flesh, resonating with the attacker's last words: "For a free Poland, death to traitors." The acrid taste of iron and the awareness of impending death ebb away in the face of primal, animal-like fear for the life of a child that the dying woman cannot see in the chaos after the explosion. No, the kid... Mom died. No. The envelope was held in warm hands for a long time before it was opened. The woman expected to receive that soft letter sooner or later. A cryptic warning, possibly laced with false friendliness, to take the little one and leave promptly. I managed to get the address or the key to Stefania Lipnika's office. I won't mention that to the authorities. I'll go there myself first. Aurora Patisserie. The slip of paper warms my fingers with the heat still smouldering in it. It's love and commitment. It's the hope to meet his loved one, but the joy over the sweet gift he's about to buy her, The symbol of their everlasting love. I'm jealous. Where do our last thoughts go when we're doomed? These here encased in the cool pillar were looking for a summer afternoon. A small boat, a chaplet of marsh marigolds adorning her hair and beautiful face. But why are you jealous, Victor? You got Aborizzi. Oh.
Let's...
Why? Is it not open? I was assuming this would be leading to the office or to the home of the victim. But maybe this is actually leading me to the bakery. It is. Hello.
Good day, Mrs. Yagoda.
Have you worked up an appetite for a cookie?
I have a receipt for order number 149.
This must be Mr. Wisniewski's. Oh, what a delightful name that is. He orders eclairs every week for his wife.
Ordered.
But last time, he didn't pick them up.
How about I deliver them? I need to talk to Mrs. Wisniewska.
You're a saint, child. They live nearby, just past the church. 1 Plebańska Street.
Oh. We're not gonna tell her that one of her favorite customers is dead then. Good choice, honestly. Here. Hello.
God, I didn't see you come in.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to startle you.
This is not the best time for a visit, Mr.
I know, please forgive me. I wanted to give you my sincerest condolences. I brought eclairs. Your husband wasn't able to pick up the order.
Thank you. Ignatza.
Aww.
He remembered. As always. Are you from the patisserie?
Huh.
Kmicic sent me.
I don't really understand.
Haven't you heard about Kmicic?
I only read about him in a book by Sienkiewicz. Who are you?
I'm here about your husband's death. I'm a thaumaturge. I can help find the perpetrators of this tragedy.
Well, I would always share these eclairs with my husband. It would be a shame for them to go to waste.
Aww.
Ignatza was very fond of thaumaturges. He met one during his time in the army, the Polish army. I'm not afraid to say it anymore.
Do you mind if I look around here a little?
Come in. I'll make tea.
The paint driven by the brush's bristles winds and bleeds into new streaks. Each of them carries the memory of a prayer addressed repeatedly to the holy image. Prayers for good fortune, safety, health, and the longed for freedom. The cap is filled with the love of one's homeland, as thick as honey. The kind of love that strives to change people's fate, capable of the ultimate sacrifice.
Have you learned anything? Is there
Bread.
anything else I can help you with?
Look at that bread! That's a thick bread.
Why was he still holding on to this four-cornered cap over 40 years after the uprising fell? One visit from the Ochrana and both of you would be doing time.
He kept it hidden. I brought it here yesterday. I also have his saber and 2 bayonets. Ignatsa never stopped fighting for Poland. He corresponded with Piłsudski.
Yes.
These plans have fallen through already.
Were both of you believers?
Ignatsa more than me. After what happened, I don't know.
If it's not too painful, I'd like you to tell me some things about your husband.
Well, we met right after the fall of the January uprising. Ignatsa was hiding on my parents' estate near Warsaw. He was supposed to escape to America, but he changed his mind. And now, well...
Ignacy Wisniewski and his wife Regina are people eagerly awaiting the rebirth of a free Poland. A loving married couple separated by one unpredictable incident.
His last thought remained where he had died. I managed to read it.
Tell me, please. I'm sure it was about putting Poland back on the map of Europe, right?
No. I don't know where the boat he'd been thinking of was, but he mentioned a summer afternoon by a peaceful lake and a wreath of marigolds.
God.
Oh.
And she was there. Beautiful, magnificent, the only one.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll let you be.
No.
Oh, that's so cute.
Thank you.
No. I think that is the cutest thing that Victor has done in this game so far. Just deliver his last thoughts to his wife. For that dead guy. Ah. Police station. No, not now. I want to go there first. Hello.
Arik, you were supposed to lock the door.
Désolé, am I interrupting something?
You can yell at me later. Let's deal with him.
I've already met Arik. How about the rest? Who are you?
We are the revivers of the Holy Republic of Poland. In the name of Jesus Christ, our triune Lord.
Huh?
Amen.
You're leaving behind quite a mess.
We're about to start cleaning.
What is this? Ah, 9. Let's see. Oh, Krampus. What do you do? Oh. Get fucked. Ah, sad. Mm-hmm. It shall begin. Also, ow. Yes, yes. That's fine. Bonk. No, you don't. Ow. All right. Whee! Wow. Let me lose focus then. That's fine. Alright. And then you're going to enjoy all of my negative statuses. And you're going to enjoy just not having a turn right now. Wee! Goodbye, trade. And death, also. Nice. Oh, I'm taking a bit more damage than I was bargaining for, though. But... hold on. That one's dying. This one... I think I want to just use that on. Yeah. I'm dying to my status, that's not good. How do I make that not happen? Ah, shit. Okay, I need to be more careful. With my health. Going for this guy. And then that. Still. Come on. Alright then. Now. You're getting suffering. And you're becoming interruptible next turn. Yeah. These two are actually way more dangerous than all the others. But I also don't really want to be screwed. All right. All right. Need to transfer those debuffs. Oh. Nice. Any finisher that will heal me? Yes. Good. All right. What a shit turn. Okay, so you're getting my status. And then you're just dying. You're welcome. Ow. And then I need to interrupt this guy. Nice. Let's hope. Nice. Okay. Okay, we got him. Woo! Okay, difficult.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
I can't feel it. Who are you talking to? Is it Upier? The frame remembers the quick, jittery hands that kept taking it off the wall and putting it back up. All furtively in silence with focus into fear of being exposed. There's a safe behind there then. Or something like that. Every glance at the child's work brought to mind the greatest of all Octobers, when her dear daughter came into the world. The glass and frame holding the photo are marked with a lingering sorrow for the old days, as well as determination and desire to justify irreversible decisions.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
When you listen intently, the cool and seemingly unfazed surface of the safe whispers words uttered over it again and again. First the month of birth, then 1895. Among the words of the letters is a devious beast of remorse. It gnaws at every thought, claws at the desire to get over what happened, and hisses at all efforts to come to terms with herself. Stefania Lipnica betrayed the people and the cause they stood for. It's not clear why she did that, but I have a strong feeling that she was the target of the attack at Vienna Station. Amogus. Yes. I want to try something, because we found out last time that you don't need to follow the quest. I want to talk with the woman again. Donut girl. Wom.
Tell me what brings you here.
Ah, okay, sad. I don't know enough yet. But she did tell me to tell her when we find out who these Lechites are. Hello.
Might I take a moment of your time? Detective Zukov, right?
I'm not an idiot.
I didn't call you an idiot.
I'm trying to stay ahead of the facts. I want to save us both time, which is why I decided to warn you. I'm listening.
I'm a Thaumaturge.
I know. I see the grimoire. I'm envious of your skills. I wish I were able to touch an object and irrefutably claim who it belonged to.
That would
You're
be
the relative
useful.
of a local judge. I can tell by the accent. You and Veronian pronounce certain sounds similarly. I told you, I'm not an idiot.
I see.
I think I could...
Help with finding the attackers? I know. Yes, for the love of God. Just don't ask me how I figured it out. I requested a Thaumaturge myself, but it will be at least a week before he arrives in Warsaw.
So, you're stuck with me.
Let's get to the point then. I trust you will share your knowledge with me. When you manage to locate the Lechites, be so kind as to come back to me.
Of course.
Please tell me, why does this matter concern you?
My interest in this is of a private nature. As a Thaumaturge, I try to prove to myself and others how effective I can be.
I understand your point of view perfectly. Is there anything else?
I want to ask what you think about the Lechites' motives. Do you see them as significant?
Their motives are inconsequential to me. The effects of their methods do a lot to undermine them. What you want to know is what I think of Poles who fight for their country in this way.
That's right.
It's not worth the trouble. To lose or take lives in the name of a notion so abstract as the state. Is that all?
Have you learned the identities of the victims from Vienna Station?
The station is virtually impossible to examine during such a short period of time. At least for Warsaw investigators anyway. And it looks like all the victims were random people. Perhaps some things will clear up once we're allowed to talk to the injured witnesses. I'm waiting for a call regarding this matter.
So, there are survivors?
I've already said too much.
Meeting you was a most interesting experience.
Let's do this again when you find the Lekites.
Detective Zukov, who's investigating the Lechite case, incidentally mentioned that someone who survived the explosion and needed to find how that was. Bogus. A bomb went after Stefania died on the spot. Isabella Lipnica and Christian Kroll were taken to Praga hospital. Words won't bend unto the author's will, not a salute on command. Zukov's throat is strangled by the iron shackles of anger and desire to dispense justice to beasts who murder the innocent. But someone survived, Isabella Lipnica and Christian Kroll, Praga hospital. Long life to them. Well, well, well. I will get something to drink. Water, please. Snake return. How wow.
NANI?!
Doggo. Ah yes, the incorrectly animated accordion player. Hmm. 8. permanently lost her sight. She's 8 years old. She lost her mother and her sight. Oof. Are you allowed to be here? Maybe. Identity card. It belongs to Christian Kroll. The common name of a common man with a common desire. A man repeating like a mantra that someday the world will hear about him. Trace familiar attacker. The guy who survived was the attacker. Ah. Ah. Ahem. Multiple lacerations.
Excuse me. Could I interrupt you for a moment?
I'm with a patient. What do you want?
I'm investigating the attack, and I need to ask you a few questions.
Ah.
What agency are you with?
May I have a word with you?
Yes, sir.
I brought a teddy bear. Please, give it to her later.
That's nice. Although, you know...
I know that this won't bring back her mother or her eyes.
Still, thank
But
you.
it will bring her some solace.
What do you think she was doing
You lost
at
the
the
plush
station?
teddy bear. No.
I can surmise that she and her mother had either just arrived or were about to depart. Stefania Lipnitska. All I know is that she died in the attack.
A dying Stefania Lipnitska looked out for her daughter in a panic. The girl, Isabella, was luckier than her mother, but lost her sight in the explosion.
How's the young patient doing?
She finally fell asleep and is a lot calmer now. But unfortunately, we couldn't save her eyesight. For a while after the operation, she would cry out for her mother and her teddy bear. The last thing she saw was her mother's death. What else would you like to know?
Maybe I'll return later.
Well, let's talk to the dude who did it. The man responsible for costing this girl this girl her eyesight. I don't know what's going with that sentence.
Hello.
What is it this time, and where are my things? Give me back my clothes already so I can get out of here. Unless you want to shove a thermometer up my ass again, let's have it then, because I'm drowsy. And morphine. I'm in pain. Are you even a doctor?
No.
You could say I'm a doctor of souls.
Like a priest?
Is there something you wish to confess?
You're no doctor. What the fuck do you want?
Well then, how are you feeling?
Sleepy. You're boring me.
I know the station is your doing, Lehite.
I don't know what you're talking about. How about that morphine then?
Haha.
I'll leave you alone, for now.
A thought trail. Pierre. All the rage among middle-class men in Birmingham. Words of a sincere, ardent oath taken from the bottom of the heart are hidden in the fabric's patents and bands. The flat cap's owners sworn the Holy Republic to keep the secret even in the face of death. Christian Kroll is without a doubt the attacker from Vienna Station. He swore to keep it a secret, but I can sense a desire to fame in him. He might lead me to the Lechites if I can confide in me. Oh, Snink! It is Snink time. Manipulation of Snink.
I'm glad I caught you. I see you feeling better.
Well, it seems I'm a lucky guy. What is it?
Why won't you open up to me? After all, you want to send a message to the entire world. You want everyone to hear about you, to admire you. Do you know who Kmicic is? He's eager to write about you. In Polish. For a Polish underground newspaper. About the heroes of the self-proclaimed struggle against the occupiers.
What are you on about? Do you know Kmicic personally?
Yes. He can't wait.
Is that so? Well, I might be able to tell it to some people, and some people will give you our answer.
Where and when can we meet?
Calm down, magician. We'll reach out to you.
I see. Pop. I wonder if that synagogue is open now. Because it's not the middle of the night this time. Now I just need to remember where it is. Here? Maybe? No. Here then. Yes. It's still closed. Okay.
What's the noise?
Huh?
Over here, young master. Just look at this, young master. Brigandage.
Huh.
God's sake, young master, what is the meaning of this?
Maybe it's just some childish tomfoolery. You know how kids are. Abodice and I sure broke our fair share of windows.
Yes, but you grew up, so I thought I wouldn't have to deal with this anymore.
Aw.
I'd better sweep it up before the young miss sees it, and then I'll call a glassworker.
I won't tell her. It'll be our little secret.
Indeed, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Schultzky, we can talk. Come to the bazaar in Powiśle with the Echo reporter. The carriage will be waiting for you there. Don't try anything, or they'll be finishing you and fishing you out of the Vistula come morning.
The things people come up with.
Huh?
Please connect me with Fagin, the editor. Śródmieście 3490. Yes, I'll hold. Thank you.
Hello?
It's me, WS.
Have you learned anything?
They reached out to me. I'm keeping the brick, but someone should compensate me for the window pane.
I'll install it myself. My father was a glazier. Do you know where our bloodthirsty patriots are hiding?
We're supposed to meet in Powiśle near the market. They'll have a carriage waiting.
I'm on my way.
And I'll think about whether I should notify somebody else.
I should. I'm gonna tell Wanda. Because, that seems smart to me. I want to save here. Actually. Because I want it. Oh.
The Lehites.
What about them? Have you found out what den they're staying in?
They seek a meeting, but on their own terms. They said they would send a coach for me to Powiśle.
A pathetic ploy. Don't worry, I'll be there. I'll keep an eye on you.
I'll be off now.
Too bad. Stay out of trouble, wizard.
Wizard. Now I can't take the matter to the police anymore. Okay. Because Victor doesn't want to accidentally sell out his friend to the police, I guess. Smart. Well, well, well. Actually, how many floors are we still missing? There's still 4 more floors. Damn. Hello.
Have you been waiting long?
I'm a journalist. I can be patient when I know I'll be rewarded for it.
I see that the carriage hasn't arrived yet.
I'm sure they're watching us. Patience. Tell me what you have for me before they get here.
I have information for you that may prove useful during the interview.
Let's start with how you convinced the Lehites to reach out.
It wasn't difficult. I tracked down the attacker. Christian Krull survived the explosion of his own bomb. He was lying in Praga hospital and is fanatically devoted to the cause.
Not bad. and the culprit was right under Zhukov's nose all this time. Is there anything else?
Ah.
The target of the attack was Stefania Lipnitska. She ran a foundation on Novogorodska Street. The Lehites found out that Lipnitska was an informant. She'd handed over members of some Polish society from Vilnius to the authorities. The bomb was meant as revenge.
So, this was an attack on her. All other victims
were unlucky bystanders, yes.
Do you have any proof of Lipnitska's betrayal?
Yes.
I saw a congratulatory letter and a Russian medal in her office.
In that case, I can't not write about it. You're doing fine. What else?
Sorry.
A veteran of the January uprising was also killed by this bomb. A Polish patriot dedicated to the cause. A Catholic.
That's not bad, but let's be honest. Given his age, how long did he have left? Is that all? You're doing fine. What else?
I renewed my contact with the socialists.
Well, well. How often do you see Wanda?
They want to be as far away from the Lehites as possible, and even go so far as to treat them with hostility.
I like this dichotomy. A common goal, and yet a moral challenge. I would very much like to hear the other side's version. You're doing fine. What else?
Izabela Lipnicka, Stefania's little daughter, is at Praga Hospital. She lost her eyesight due to the attack.
And you probably want to suggest that I not mention her in the article.
The little girl lost her eyesight and her mother, and now she'll be branded as a traitor's daughter. The child has nothing to do with this.
Viktor Shulsky, knight in shining armor. You won't be a very good journalist if you allow yourself to feel guilty. But have it your way.
This is everything I've been able to find.
Incredible. We must work together more often.
Does your conscience bother you sometimes because of the things you write?
Never, if what I write is the truth. A lot when I write to please the censors in the Courier.
What exactly do you intend to write about the Lehites?
I told you, the truth. I want to know if they're Polish patriots who made a mistake, or if they're Russian provocateurs who want to destroy the socialists. Or if they're just a bunch of lunatics.
I think that's for us.
All right.
Fine. Let's not keep them waiting.
All right then.
O, maszyna Hammonda. Dobra marka.
Finally.
Hello.
So, this is the famous Kimichits, the herald of the revolution. We have a lot in common.
That remains to be seen.
And this must be Mr. Shulsky. Strange company for a socialist.
How can you be sure that I'm not a socialist? Socialist ideas are close to my heart.
The bourgeoisie doesn't go hand in hand with socialism, but that's not important. You will be the first to bring the testimony of the Lehites to the Poles. You will be famous.
What did you want to achieve with this attack?
To sow fear in imperialistic hearts. To show what fate awaits those who betray Poland.
Is this about Stefania Lipnitska?
We want to use this interview to expose her lies, her betrayal. Let the people see her true face. She was no Pole, not a true one.
Oh.
According to the Lehites, who is worthy of calling themselves a real Pole?
This notion may not be subjective, but rather abstract. Would we have a place in your Poland with Mr. Shulsky?
Mr. Solsky is too much of a Russian, and you, Kmitchits, exhibit far too many Semitic traits.
Great!
But we are not lunatics. We are open to those willing to assimilate.
Ah, yes. The casual anti-Semitism.
Lipnitska's faults are not commensurate with her punishment.
Tell that to those she sent to the scaffold. I regret that we could only kill her once, while she killed many. Lipnitska's daughter will be better off in the shelter. At least now she has a chance to grow into a patriot.
And what about Ignacy Wisniewski, a veteran of the January Uprising? He also died in this attack.
Mr. Wisniewski would gladly give his life for the motherland.
We found the reason for the disclaimer. This isn't the first time, but this is the first time it isn't in a random pamphlet.
The choice of when to make such a sacrifice should have been Mr. Wisniewski's.
Your victims were all Poles. Doesn't that conflict with your postulations?
Please, don't twist our intentions.
What are the biggest differences between you and the socialists? Because a trusted source tells me that they have a decidedly negative view of your organization.
Socialism is our biggest difference, sir. What's going on here? This interview's over. The police!
No, we didn't come here to arrest you. This will be an execution.
Let's go.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with, miss.
But I know that they'll be fishing your body from the Vistula tomorrow. You'll serve as an example to others.
Nice.
What took you so long?
You set us up, you son of a Ruski bitch!
Ruski bitch. Okay, what do we have? Oh, that's good. We're going this one. Wee. Hold on. Nope. Ah, sad. No, come on. Nice. Come on, man. I think that guy will just get one shot. Yeah. Almost. Very almost. What does this do? Very fun. Nice. Ah, that's the negative status. I'm slow as fuck. Annoying. Nice. Ow. Nice. Oh, they'll just die. Oh, that's so sad. I wanted to see them die of the status effect. Because that's way funnier. Goodbye.
I'm grateful and all, but why didn't you bother telling me you intended to bring the socialists here?
There was no time in all this journalistic rush.
Can we speak outside? I can't stay long. The police and the military will be here soon.
What do you intend to do about those fanatics?
This particular Hydra needs to have only one of its heads cut off. The rest will either kill or betray each other, or hide in fear.
We'll see.
Miss Vonda, how about a brief comment for the press? The Polish press.
I promise to give you something to write about, Fagin.
Nice.
Tell me, WS, in what words would you like to be described?
I'd prefer it if Kmicic didn't mention me at all.
As you wish. Who knows? Maybe it's the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I don't think so.
That was a fun quest. Oh, wow. So that was a whole quest line that began with the quest with our cousin at the hotel. Very cool. Wow. Ah, doch. Ja, ja. Dann da. Noch. Ja. Wow. Snunk of noise. A very noisy snink today. Snoisy nink? How dare you call me a nink? Do I look like a nink to you? Okay, there isn't a quest here yet. Maybe. The S deserted. Oh. First choice of faces common your excessive bruh. That dickhead just called our sister ugly. Beneath the neat lettuce pulsed a deeply hidden thaumaturgic message. Are you looking for a Kabbalist outside Warsaw? Don't bother. One of the best Kabbalists outside Warsaw. Don't bother. One of the best is closer than you think. Isaac Sofer of the Nozik Synagogue. A list of father's properties. There's a lot of them, but most are well-known addresses in and outs of the city, except for one. These words are engraved on the amulet, exude regret, and the message enchanted in the locket whispers a warning. The echo of Golem's curse smells of dark Kabbalah and remorse. I feel something else, a trace. I recognize it. It was in the ruins of the tenement house under which my father died.
I have to find their meeting place.
The box is seemingly empty, yet at the bottom rests a clear and precise thought that wasn't left there by accident. It was laid out carefully by the skilled mind of the Thaumaturge. The message is short. Let us meet. A suspicious address and a message that only another Thaumaturge could read. It smells of mystery and conspiracy. This is exactly what Kunichkin and Svetlana were talking about. Should check it out.
Synagoga Nożyków, Mirów.
He slams the book at the desk and violently turns its pages. Tearing the paper between trembling fingers, he's vexed. He pauses to think about the curses of Abraham that was placed upon him. There must be a solution. There must be. Rabbi Sofer from Nurchik Synagogue cast the golem curse on father. Interesting, especially given the fact that the two were seemingly friends. On the other hand, destroying important relationships was father's favorite pastime, so it doesn't surprise me. If I want to get rid of the golem, I should go to Mira. Wow. I wonder if I can still accompany Ligia. Because I turned that down. She doesn't appear to be home right now. Maybe if it's morning?
The sun is still shining and I have things to do.
Ah. Maybe not. Ah. Well. Whoa. Oh, right. The synagogue. Hello.
Hello.
You said a month, 2 at most. I believed you. Then came the very first rain, and it was pouring in again. You fixed it, then the next rain. Soaked. I can't sleep because I have to keep emptying buckets. It's leaking just as badly as it was before. But the eyes of God are in every place, and they're watching.
Rabbi, when I said 2 months, you said there was one hole in the ceiling, but the whole building is in shambles here.
I can do it.
Quiet. You can seal up your daddy's barn with straw. The roof is gonna get holes because the foundations are crumbling.
So, let's go down to the basement.
Oh no, definitely not there.
What's in the basement that's so frightening?
Hashem, something down there reeks so awful that...
Come now, don't be silly. Why do you afflict me so? I know why, because you know I shall bear it. Well, sir, are you just here to listen, or have you got something to say?
Am I speaking to Rabbi Sofer?
You see, all I gotta do is mention these cellars and his name comes up.
Would Hashem let a synagogue be haunted?
Hey now, quiet.
You're too late, I'm afraid. My name is Feldman. Rabbi Sofer departed this world almost a year ago.
Huh.
Forgive me, I have worldly matters to attend to.
I understand, Rabbi. And if someone were to help you with these workers?
In the words of the market woman trying to tempt a Jewish man into idolatry, what harm would it do?
I understand.
I see. The mirror of the water reflects a thought, pure and strong like hailstone. The house of God cannot resemble a ruin. It is not right. Something must be done about it while there's still time. The cracks run from the ground all the way to the roof of the synagogue, from which water steadily drips. The crack in the wall hides the fear of righteous divine punishment exacted upon those who truly deserve it. After all, things would be different if such was God's will. Someone had to have committed many sins to cause the synagogue to be in this current state. The letter was placed with vigor and the deep conviction that work on restoring the house of God is an honor and a good deed that will surely be noticed by the Almighty and heavenly hosts. Such work is a treasure. The workers are pious, but their faith has led them to different conclusions. The younger one wants to renovate the temple of God's glory as fast as possible. The older one fears that restoring that which God's will has destroyed is a sin. I should make sure that the prevailing interpretation is the one that aligns with my goals.
Buck up. God helps those who help themselves.
But maybe you're right, Rabbi. Maybe Hashem is afflicting us, setting a test for us.
You heard the guy talking about Sofer. The old man cursed this place, especially these cellars.
So I'll go on my own and show that Hashem protects me against curses in Hashem's domain.
On your own. You can seal up your daddy's barn, right? Fine, let's go.
You've gotten the better of me again, Hashem. Your tests still surprise me, but if this is your will, I think Hashem has sent you to me. Who are you?
Victor.
I'm the son of Stanisław Szulski, and I really need help.
Let's go into my office. Let's show Hashem we accept the challenge.
Okay. But where in this building is your thing? There it is. I'm Elizabeth, Simon the Mage. Ah. And Simon the Apprentice has created a golem without his supervision. It refused to obey them, going about and doing it as pleased. When they wanted to destroy it by means unknown to them, it did not react and continued to cause them trouble. Finally, they turned to their master in shame, and he said unto them, "That which was created only at its birthplace can be destroyed." And so the apprentices lured the golem to where it had been created, and it crumbled to dust. That's good to know.
Please, tell me what problem brought you here.
Simon the Mage.
Rabbi Sofer put a curse on my father. Unfortunately, it started affecting his children as well.
A curse is a serious accusation, you know. I find it hard to believe Sofer would do such a thing.
Maybe, Rabbi, you could tell me something about golems.
Son of Stanisław, golems are a matter of Kabbalah, and you are not allowed to study them. It's a trap for a soul. There are tales of golems being summoned for revenge, or in good faith, for protection. But they all end rather badly. And you claim that Sofer supposedly sent a golem?
I don't know. Did the old rabbi perhaps leave some things here? May I take a look at them?
Yes, here you are. All his books are here. I don't think I threw anything out. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Rabbi, could you tell me something about Sofer?
He was fair, but also difficult and very principled, like this city. Riots, provocations, pogroms, overpopulation. But if he's the one who inflicted the curse, he must have been a powerful Thaumaturge and Kabbalist.
Who can summon a golem?
Normally, it's determined by need. The Kabbalist rabbi summons the golem himself, but other Jewish people can also entreat him to do so. In legends, the golem is a terrible punishment and a tool for meting out divine justice.
Okay.
I think it's an offense against Hashem, and revenge is no justice.
How can I stop a golem?
To summon it to life, you write the 3 Hebrew letters spelling emes, truth, on the clay that formed it. In an attempt to stop the monster, the heroes of these legends would erase the first letter from its clay body. That leaves mes, which means death.
Oh.
But I don't know how much truth is in that.
Rabbi, could you help me understand something about Kabbalah?
No, and I'll say no more on the subject. I fear for your soul.
I'm afraid that I won't find anything more here. Thank you, Rabbi.
The words left his throat, but stopped at the bitten end of the pen and refused to much further. The rabbi wanted to confess everything, to talk about the motives that guided Stanislav's actions. He didn't, though, in the name of the greater good. The words of a plea made over a cup of tea cowered near the mold. A plea to cast the golem's curse. Justice for the sins committed against Mordecai and his community. Szulski should experience the wrath of the sons of Abraham. He He must suffer the punishment. So it was the other Thaumaturge we found. The doctor's handwriting is hardly neat, but in irradiates profound care for his companion. Letters stretch out with a tenderness wanting to erase the suffering of a friend, a special person with whom one shares the same ideals and the same mission, one meant to change the face of the world.
Rabbi?
I'm listening.
Mordechai Chayat. Do you know that name, Rabbi?
He owns one of the laundries here in Miruf, but I admit he doesn't really come to see me. Maybe there are other things I could be of more help with.
I found a prescription belonging to the old rabbi. Was something troubling him?
He had heart problems. The local pharmacist would even bring him some kind of special medicine.
What was that pharmacist called?
Abraham Horowitz. But now his pharmacy is sitting empty.
Oh.
Let me guess. He's dead?
Unfortunately. Some say that the socialists were involved. Others claim it was the Ochrana's doing. Let's keep talking, if you need to.
I'll be off now.
I'll pray for you.
Interesting. I want to check out the basement. Mogus. Abraham Horowitz's pharmacy. Abraham. Oh, this way. The pharmacy wasn't the jewel in the neighborhood's crown, until it wasn't. Customers took their business elsewhere, which wouldn't have been such a bad thing if not for their whispers. Whispers of the place having a bad aura, which forever destroyed that which was once good about it. The box is densely covered with words of matter-of-fact calculation and focus on the goal of carrying out the command. Carrying out the command will require the explosion to be spectacular. It must shake the very foundations of the Tsar's empire. That will require more pomade. Much more, but how can one get it when the Tsar's dogs are tracking one's every move? The destroyed wood of the windowsill is filled with the fear of revenge from people he ultimately failed to help. People who will come not for medicine, but to wring his neck. But this is still better than the fate of the Thaumaturge will inflict on him. Schultzky is the one to be feared. Ah. Interesting. What did Dad do? Ligia was offering us to accompany her to the family store. So I want to see if I can still do that if I set the time to be morning. But I need to find a waiting spot to do that. And I don't know where any of them are. There's one.
Let me rest. Let's wait until...
Let's wait until night and then sleep at home. I think I can do that. Ah, yes. Walking down the entire street again because I took the wrong form of transport. Yeah. This must be a, like, annoyance for speedrun routing. Just the amount of walking. Eep. Nice. Ligia, are you home? Huh. It would seem not. That's sad. Well then. Wow. Gold. How dare. Oh wow. Okay. I think I'll do a bit more main story. I need to figure out what I'll play tomorrow. For tomorrow is Sneak Day. Uh-huh. Tomorrow is the day of the sneak.
I'm here now.
Welcome to my little store. Did you see the sign?
Yes, very nice.
So you didn't take a particularly close look. I wanted to talk to you about a certain university.
I have to poke around here a little more yet.
If you need anything...
Maybe even game? Yes. But it is the day of the sneak, so... I will figure something out.
Not now, Victor. I don't have time.
Yeah.
The store looks better than I remembered. More human.
I've sorted through the remaining junk and I'm keeping the monkey brains, prepared corpses, and potency ointments just in the catalog now, so mothers can come here with their kids.
Do you want to be better than father?
People look at a businesswoman strangely, so I intend to prove to them that I'm better than businessmen. I'm doing my best.
Aww.
Has anything strange happened lately? Anything that might have something to do with the golem?
A cup fell from the table and someone stumbled while crossing the doorstep, but I assume those aren't things that can be attributed to a golem.
True.
Most likely common clumsiness. That's good news.
And some plaster fell from the ceiling, but that's probably because something was passing by. Nothing serious. Anything else?
What's this mysterious university?
I'm giving a lecture at the Flying University. It's a very informal educational initiative, not to say secret. And an important one, especially for women who can get an education from us, which they are legally prohibited from doing under the partition.
Oh.
I'd like you to come with me.
What's the lecture about?
The economic aspect of the woman's question. I've gathered some interesting data and managed to get some great sources from France and England.
It's about smashing the patriarchy.
Come on. Those 2 brain cells you still have will appreciate a break from booze and trouble. Come with me.
Of course I will go. I will be honored.
No questions or bargaining? Who are you and what have you done to my brother?
If it's important to you, there's no need to persuade me.
The university is meeting in the antiquarian bookshop across the Green
Eat the
Square.
patriarchy.
Which brings us to the most important thing. Everyone brings something sweet, so I ordered some donuts from Mrs. Yagoda. The best ones. And the best donut is filled with
advocat, cherry, rose jam, plum. I like rose. I like cherry.
With cherry.
So the argument continues. Get those donuts, will you?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, this one's running out. Okay. Patisserie. Eat the patriarchy is a good thing, though. Do it. Eat the rich. Nom 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 nom. Oh. And by the way, in case you're wondering why I'm not screaming that right now, it's because it's warm and my balcony door is open. And I don't want my neighbors to go like, what the fuck? What is that person yelling about? Quiet snink.
Good day, Mrs. Yagoda.
Have you worked up an appetite for a cookie?
Huh?
I'd like to collect Ligia Shurska's order.
Of course. Give her my best. And don't hesitate to stop by for a little snack from time to time.
Aw.
Have a nice day.
That is all, thank you.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Don't you want to take anything sweet home with you?
Uh-huh.
Well, as you wish.
If you don't have any fresh, rich, store-bought is fine.
Let...
Well. It's time to attend the secret university. If I had my neighbor to yell about eating the rich, I would yell it right back. Yeah, but
Mr.
like,
Shulsky, I presume.
you know.
What gave me away?
Your resemblance to Ligia. And the book at your waist. That's an interesting way of sewing up the binding. Let me take your coat. The lecture has already started. Follow the corridor.
Thurgism in architecture. Aha.
The professor has already made a judgment. A change for the better? Surprising in this town.
Play piano.
Boarding schools for girls truly are a devilish invention.
Yeah.
Inequality between the sexes is a real problem that keeps society in economic stagnation. No wonder if half of population cannot take up a job or are not adequately remunerated for their work. We want to study, work, make our own choices. We want all of our lives.
Ligia, I'd love to see you on the faculty. You must
agree. There you are.
His last name is Dickstein.
Well, Cecilia, I'd like you to meet my brother.
Mr. Shulsky? The Victor Shulsky? The Thaumaturge?
Yes, madam. It is I.
Oh, I need to talk to you about Thaumaturgy. Ligia has told me a lot about you. I've been interested in it ever since I was a child, although, sadly, I was not blessed with power.
Sadly is not a word I would use.
Mr. Shulsky, welcome to the Flying University.
Hello.
The university is an interesting venture. Where did you get the idea?
Out of necessity. The occupiers control all the academies. They don't allow women to study and don't care about the level of education. And the future Poland will need an intellectual elite.
Where does the university's name come from?
For obvious reasons, we don't have a permanent residence. Our academy is constantly flying between the apartments of people willing to host us.
Some also mockingly say we are a childlike and girlish university, as the university was created with women in mind.
But the mockery will soon end, because our graduates have already started scientific careers abroad.
Oh.
Are there any known names among the graduates?
Mrs. Skłodowska-Curie, for instance.
Our Nobel Prize winner.
Oh. Pog. Curie mentioned, let's go.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Congratulations, Professor. You did great.
I did.
Oh.
And what did you like the most?
Poggies.
I only got there at the end, but what I heard sounded competent. You know that science is your domain, not mine. Still, it doesn't change the fact I'm very proud of you. I'll take a look around the room.
Mr. Shulsky, we must talk. It's important. Please find me later.
Okay.
Oh, I think you'll find that the catering tables aren't the only place you'll find something sweet.
Give me a break.
Only if you brought some donuts.
I did. I know one should not stand between you and sugar.
You're speaking words of wisdom, brother.
Then I will leave you as well. Mr. Shulsky, please meet our students.
Donuts.
I also write term papers for the principal school students. Would you like some work? Excuse me, and you are...
Viktor Shulsky.
You are Lygia's brother?
It's great that you came to your sister's lecture.
Not all of us have that kind of support.
Where else? The men's toilet? Yes.
I think my presence here is of no importance. Liga has always been the smartest in the family.
You are completely different from my brother. He thinks an educated woman is a disgrace to her family. If he knew I studied, he'd beat me until I was bleeding.
Oh.
We all take some risk. Well, maybe everyone except Polina.
What do you mean?
She's Russian, and I'm sure she'll bring the police down on us. I don't know why Dickstein trusts her.
It is the
Don't waste
same.
your breath.
No! Yo! He'll dig down that Stein. He'll dig it down good.
You wanted to talk to me?
I've got a whole bunch of questions, and I really hope you can answer them.
Check your enthusiasm, please. You and your dress take all of our oxygen.
Lucrezia, only feeble men are afraid to be inquisitive, and the Thaumaturge cannot be feeble. The power you possess meddles with the very fabric of reality and the most subtle aspect of human psyche. It is...
Overrated at the best and made up at worst.
Oh there. The best part about his name is that it doesn't make much sense in German either. Like, for those who are watching the VOD or something who don't know, those present, I've not looked at my viewer count in a while. Don't tell me, I've not looked at it on purpose. But it translates to thick stone, which makes no sense either. It just doesn't mean penis, you know?
I share your admiration for Thaumaturge.
Too bad people are too ignorant to appreciate it. Hopefully, that will change.
The bookseller went mad. Help!
Is that your doing?
Now you believe in Thaumaturge?
Mr. Shulsky, please don't mind her. Let's go, they might
do.
need you.
This is tragic. I need to yell about it. Thieves! This is an outrage.
Calm down. We can sort it out.
Huh?
Do not tell me what to do. It is definitely the time to be nervous.
I'm just saying we can look together. It might be a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? It's a theft.
Thieves.
I bet you did it.
Huh?
What happened?
The first edition of A Nation Tale is gone. My beloved game exposed to sunshine. Master, greasy fingers.
Oh, what a horrible tragedy.
You can't treat me like that. Nobody leaves this place. Either I get my book back or I'm calling the police.
What do you mean? I can't stay here any longer.
Antoni, do not threaten my students.
They are not students. They're animals.
Mr. Shulsky can find your book.
How can you be so sure, Miss Cecilia?
You are a Thaumaturge. You can identify the culprit from the traces of strong emotions.
That's not exactly how it works, but still, your knowledge is impressive. Yes, I can do that.
Really? And then can you bring eternal misery upon the thief?
Of course. What is it exactly that you want?
I want him to get blotches on the soles of his feet.
Done.
Good heavens.
Mr. Shulsky, please, stop joking. We'd be grateful if you could find the book.
But it is funny. Pieces of china tremble like heart gripped by fear. You can hear the quiet trepidation over the torn pages, the stained cover, and the cracked spine of a small miracle that Paravenis simply call a book. A miracle that has been stolen and may never be recovered, ever. The thief's feelings are reflected in the clear glass of the display case, like the carelessness of a clown and the excitement of a road dancer before his first step into the void. Feelings sparkle with lightheartedness and a conscience as clean as the freshly laundered linens. After all, everything's just an innocent prank. The lockpick is covered with blots of feverish thoughts, sloppy as a child's handwriting. There was no time. Someone could see, point the finger, catch him in the act. Catch the thief. The flower pot was closed and seemed a reasonable solution, almost. Ligia.
What's up, Sherlock? Mystery solved?
You're as happy as a child on Christmas Day.
I like to watch you do something with passion.
Who do you think could have taken the book?
I have no idea, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
You're way too enthusiastic. How many sweets have you had?
Don't even ask.
How did you happen to start studying?
I was helping Dad with business and I was doing fine, so he encouraged me to apply.
Oh.
It's the least he could do for you. So you're on first name terms with Samuel, huh? How did that happen?
Everyone's on first name terms with everyone else here.
Oh.
Somehow, I haven't noticed him giving any other student that much attention.
Watch it. You're going to get it.
I'll be off now.
If you keep talking like that, I'm gonna beat you up, brother.
Can I help you?
Do you have any suspicions regarding the stolen volume?
I don't believe any of the students could do it. It must be a misunderstanding. I hope you manage to get to the bottom of it.
Me too.
Tell me about Ligia's studies.
Your sister has an extraordinary mind. She's one of our most gifted graduates, and I hope she will join our teaching staff after this lecture. Her arguments are bold and accurate, untainted by social restraints. Oh, and her charisma.
Indeed, you are impressed.
Yes.
Is there anything else you want to ask?
Thank you. Goodbye.
You don't understand. I want to leave.
And I want my volume to be in my display case. Maybe you're the one who has it.
I'm not a thief, and I don't have to explain myself.
There's no need to argue. Please, let me help you.
You can help by searching this young lady.
I know subtler ways. Could you give me a personal item, please? No, she's not the one who stole the book. The trace doesn't match.
How do you know?
The student didn't steal the volume. The trace of the powder box is velvety and tastes of iron, as if an unbreakable character was hidden beneath a delicate beauty, completely incompatible with the one imprinted in the lockpick.
There's no trace of the thief on this item. that lady did not steal the book.
I see. I can't open the door, but I can help you with your parents. I know what it's like when your loved ones don't understand your passion for books.
Aww.
I see. Thank you for your help.
Mr. Szulski, there are guest codes in the wardrobe. I will let you in there if it helps you to catch that degenerate.
That might be helpful.
Then follow me, please.
I was instructed to become acquainted with your lot. Viktor Szulski, nice to meet you.
I don't know if talking to me is the best choice. Polina Nikolaevna Gavrilov.
Oh.
Seems you're not very popular among your colleagues.
What did I tell you? That I cast spells to make their pants leak and their ties run?
Why don't they like you?
Because I'm Russian, and every Ruski is an enemy, right?
I don't like that.
I prefer to judge people by their actions, not by their nationality.
Yeah.
I understand the political situation. I was born in Warsaw. I love this city.
Who do you think is behind stealing that book?
I can't believe that it might be one of us. After all, we all love books.
That sounds like the perfect motive.
Indeed. If I were to steal, I would rob antiquarian bookshops. But it wasn't me.
But yeah, I don't like this, like, oh, you are this and that nationality that makes you automatically bad. That's, like... Ugh. Like, the reason why during the time of World War II, those, like, big dictatorial regimes were, like, not the reason. One of the reasons why those big dictatorial regimes were so successful during that time period is because they managed to have people be implicitly always suspicious of their neighbors due to the, like, pervasive, like, report if you see anyone, even a loved one, do something that might not be what the party would agree with. And that's how they, in this time period, and even before then, like we see here, how those big regimes got people to, not to fall in line, per se, but how they managed to stave off a counter movement for so long. Because it's really difficult to organize if you need to be afraid of going to jail because you're trying to invite the wrong person to the cause. That was a big reason why it took so long for anything to happen, and why ultimately the Nazi regime wasn't, like, stopped from within, by the people, because it was so incredibly hard to organize a counter movement within the country. Just trying could get you executed. So, yeah.
Why did you decide to go to the university?
I don't want to waste my intellect on throwing parties and picking the perfect hat.
And what do you want?
To study law at the Sorbonne. You think it's funny?
No, it's just that my mother wanted me to study law in Paris.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But I preferred to travel.
That wasn't a
My mother keeps
hypothetical.
trying to talk me into traveling. Apparently, that's the way to find a husband.
That was what people were, that was keeping people from doing it. the fact that just trying could get you executed.
I'll be off now.
So, yeah. Not good. The fibers of the coat spin and weave into an intricate embroidery of sorrow and bitterness, the accusations of an affair, whatever. It's not the kind of coat you wear every day. An elegant coat boasts above others like a flower among the weeds. It radiates red pride, spreads the scent of splendor, and tempts with the taste of sweetness. Only a small thread at the collar trembles with uncertainty. Would the effort be noticed by the one for whom it was made? The coat's pocket is full of worries pushed away out of thought's reach. They are grey and dull like the lockpick found in the flower pot. They whisper of the punishment that will befall the son for taking his father's locksmithing tools, about the consequences of a prank that will turn to trouble.
And? Have you found anything?
Maybe, although I still need some information.
Well, what are you waiting for? Fire away.
Huh.
The large coat belongs to Miss Lucrezia, I presume. The one with the satin lining?
Yeah, no doubt. But I don't know why you're wasting your time on these.
That fancy coat with golden embroidery looks...
a little out of place? I don't know who it belongs to, but that person apparently mistook a lecture for an audience with the Tsar. Will you try to find the tea?
I found a men's coat in the wardrobe, one with embroidered initials and wooden buttons. Do you remember who it belongs to?
With a worn-out collar and elbow patches? That's Valdemar's coat.
You have good
Valdemar.
Which you are using in a ridiculous way. Why don't you look for the degenerate?
Thank you. That was very helpful.
I will wait for the results, then.
Valdemar. It was Valdemar who stole the volume. He had no trouble opening the display case. Being the son of a locksmith, he knows his way around locks. However, it seems that his intentions weren't entirely bad. He thought the theft would be an innocent prank, but it ended up causing quite a commotion. Valdemar.
What's up, Sherlock?
You're a...
Hello.
A grey coat with embroidered initials and wooden buttons. It belongs to you, doesn't it?
Why do you ask?
I think it belongs to the thief.
What? No, I don't wear a coat.
It's September.
I like the cold, and that is not a crime. Leave me alone.
Thank you.
Here, I found your book. And what's this? I hope you will find my little plot amusing. The city must recognize the power of Thaumaturge. Enjoy your show. You have earned it. Cecilia. I should return the volume. The bookseller will finally calm down. And then I will have a talk with the author of this letter.
We were set up. A thought wanders across the note, playful as a young woman on summer's eve. She considers her other scenarios, makes plans, and selects tools, all to make the right impression on him. We were set up. Rude.
Here is your volume.
You came back to me, safe and sound. Praise the Lord.
I hope it was all just a mistake.
No, it was planned.
That was obvious. How did you find the book?
The book was in the bedroom, under the bed.
What a captivating display of power. Shame there wasn't a missing sock there too. Now that would be a discovery.
Don't be sarcastic. It's the potential that matters.
What matters is who is responsible for that mess. Please, don't keep us in suspense.
But I want to.
I found the lockpicks that the thief used to open the display case. They were marked with this trace.
And that is how you determined his identity? What an exceptional display of thaumaturgy.
As impressive as conjuring up ghosts at a seance.
I would like to see you say that to Madame Samira.
Of course you know each other. You both prey on people's gullibility.
No.
Stop, both of you. Please tell us who took the book from the display case.
The plot might not be too original, but it was certainly planned.
You might be missing the big picture.
The one responsible for stealing the book is Valdemar. He used his father's lockpicks and hid the book under the bed.
Valdemar? How could you?
What a disappointment.
The boy stole the book at Cecilia's request. She talked him into it.
It's impossible. Valdemar?
It's true, Mr. President. Cecilia said it would be a joke.
Do you understand what kind of situation this puts me in? How this affects our reputation?
I'm sorry, but it was necessary. I had my reasons.
What reasons?
Stop writing
Nobody
amazing
treats
female characters on
thaumaturgy
Draw
like a
20.
real
Yes.
science. I had to show its potential. Show what you're capable of.
Meanwhile, the writers of this game holding the entire deck.
That's enough. That is no excuse. I will talk to you in a minute. Leave us alone.
You know I was right.
I'm sorry you were used like that.
I've had a great time. If all the lectures are like this, I want to be a student.
I know what you mean. Cecilia's methods are disgraceful, but she does have a point. A lecture by a Thaumaturge would enrich our academy. Please, consider it an offer.
Oh.
I will think about it.
Oh. Alright. Dickstein. I mean... Hello, yes. I am a grown-up person. Uh-huh. Yes. You know, this shouldn't be funny for me, because I'm German. But it still is. Because I'm Snink. That's the reason. Yeah. Okay. But I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Snink. And don't forget, tomorrow is Snink Day. I will be taking pet pots and other gifts for Snink Day. Oh. With that, I wish everyone a good night. I hope you eat well. I hope you enjoyed Snink. Good night and bye-bye.